Welcome back to Red Steel 2. I'm Fenwa.
I'm Lux.
And I'm Frankie.
And this is the start of Challenge Mode Chapter 3? Katakara.
Oh man. Load your double-barreled zapper.
That car's getting away.
Now, the non-challenge mode run of this section of the game was about an hour and a half long, and I managed to cut it down to 40 minutes, but it's still, I don't know, a little bit too long for a single video, so I'm going to chop it up in half into two equal parts, if you will.
You need to work faster than that.
You know what? Like, there's so much of this level that's just like go from place to place, and it's a pretty big map, and there's like there's one or two like sub levels in addition to it. That there's really not much you can do to make it go faster.
Who cares speedrun?
I'm kind of booking it. I'd cut out whole sections of the run if it meant that there were no enemies along the way. But the game likes to spawn enemies in there like a system shock kind of thing.
Huh.
I find myself in these videos that I tend to do like 3 or 4 specific moves over and over again.
He's lost in thought. Don't worry about him.
I keep forgetting that the eagle is the thing that I can do.
Meanwhile, Big Bill contemplates the meaning of life.
And then he contemplates the meaning of death. He's like, fucking shoot him.
He's about to experience
right now he's
firsthand.
contemplating the meaning of getting his back shot. Yeah!
I thought you were going to shoot the door open.
I always check the chamber before I go visit Jeanne.
You missed
I
that.
also make an effort to get every poster in this level. Spoiler, I don't. There's probably like 1 or 2 that are so far off the beaten path, and like I said, I'm really not in the mood for making this take any longer than it needs to. Which is to say that it's not my intention. Alaguila!
They could have made that better by having them sing campfire songs.
Actually, I shouldn't even try to pronounce any of the Spanish stuff.
You better not.
If they were singing Spanish campfire songs, that would be amazing. I would sneak around the corner and listen to that until it looped.
Can you play Stalker in Spanish? I think that would give you that experience.
Oh, really?
But then that presupposes that Stalker has any sort of localization to it.
I don't think those guys even localized it for their own country.
Well, saying the game was localized for English is giving it too much credit.
I just noticed there's a lot of trash bags around everywhere.
It's because city workers are afraid to roam the streets.
I believe if you shoot them, money comes out.
The spoiler is that the jackals are the city workers.
Oh god, that movie's so goofy.
You mean I'm the bad guy?
Yes.
You did just break up a campfire,
They didn't even get to get their s'mores. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, endgame spoilers, the Kusagari clan's actually the bad guys. You side with the Katakara clan and fight Sheriff Judd. You
have been systematically fed subconscious cues by Tomiko.
You were the jackals.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy staring at your breasts.
The post-hypnotic suggestion keyword is hola.
1 jiggle means yes, 2 jiggles means no.
Status jiggled.
That was a strange cut.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's exactly how it went down.
You're a liar.
Edited for TV.
I would like to see the ratio of knee shots to bullseyes, because watching myself play this game, my cursor just goes straight for the leg. I don't deal with the center of mass, and I don't deal with the kill shot. I just shoot dudes in the knees and then punch them.
Was that establishing shot necessary?
Yes, it was. The establishing shots are so few and far between that it seems like something that they would have, like, thrown into A level as a test and then not bothered like retroactively adding anywhere else.
Huh.
I just noticed those hovering robots, they exhibit boss patterns. They're like trainer bosses.
Oh, see, the establishing shot thing, you would think they would have like overdone it some more, considering Ubisoft has the Prince of Persia games and everything. But every room has its own establishing shot.
But yeah, that's because Prince of Persia has puzzles that need to be established so you can solve them.
Basically, what we're saying is Red Steel 2 should have been a third-person game.
That would have been pretty cool. But
No, not with motion controls. That'd be terrible.
Yeah.
oh,
I don't need to like see the hero flailing around while I flail around.
that would have been like, I forget. Wasn't there this one game coming out where like you have the sword around and you like, it's like you move the motion control around and your dude's like flailing his arm around like an idiot while you're walking.
Oh, that's every motion control game.
Star Wars Connect. There we go.
The music started, then he was a bad guy. Oh, you shot him in the leg when he was jumping and he fell back for some reason.
I think that was a little too high to be a knee shot. At least that's not where I was aiming.
Boom. Dick shot. There we go.
Oh,
What is this, Bullet Storm?
not very good at shooting them.
It's
Actually,
because
let's
this
talk
guy's
about-
dick is protected by armor.
That's right. This talk about the game taking place in the third person just reminds me of those when someone dicked around with Mirror's Edge enough to force the game to a third person perspective to show you what like the player model is actually doing when you can see your arms on screen, and like apparently it's actually completely nonsensical. Like she moves her arms in a way no one would actually do. I mean, it's not as bad as what the Trespasser player model looks like, though. The floating boob with an arm.
Floating boob. Huh?
Now, to be fair, those were two breasts attached to that arm.
Whoa, where'd that guy come from?
Trespasser's terrible secret.
I believe the most enemies I've ever seen on screen at once is 5 or 6. I don't know if that's a gameplay thing or an engine thing, but even when I'm playing on expert, it's like that.
Shot him in the dick again.
Excuse me, I shot him in the knee. Thank you.
Sure, his knees up where his balls are.
I'm
My
pretty
knee's
sure.
gonna be up where his
I'm pretty
balls
sure
are.
he actually shot him in the crotch, but since this game is rated T for teen, they basically had to censor it.
It should have actually said boom, not shot.
Hmm.
Frankie, translate.
What? It was too fast. I couldn't see. Boob store.
Okay,
Explore
it's
the
supposed to
aquatic
be
garden.
explore.
That's cheating.
I need to habla Tomiko, apparently.
That's cheating. You've all seen the objective things before. You haven't actually seen the loading screens because I cut them out
See, but now,
prior to this.
now you're assuming that we actually pay attention to the objectives.
Well, I'm sorry for assuming you were actually watching the game while we were let's playing it, Frankie.
No, I'm just reading
I'm
this
pretty
box
sure neither of us
cereal.
cares nearly as much about this game as you do.
No,
I care
it's a
deeply
great
about
game. You're all wrong.
That's me to a T.
Storm Mortal. I never heard about that one. I know there's Storm, but Storm Mortal?
The nice thing though is that knee shots rank up 250 a pop, and you can shoot someone in the knee a lot more times than you can shoot them in the head. So I want to say that that you actually gain more money through lots of knee shots than going for the head.
Yeah.
And my microphone got real quiet there all of a sudden.
You know, I think one thing this game could have used is some sort of cheesy, self-aware narrator, like listing the names of moves that you're doing as you do them, in the
Are you
style of
talking-
Total
Okay.
Overdose, spicy move,
Huh.
that sort of thing.
The storm.
Well, I was wondering if you meant like, you know, like the fighting game style announcer or like the Neil Patrick Harris style announcer.
Neither of those are what I'm referring to. Jesus.
I know what Lobster's talking about.
We're not in Zombieland anymore.
The Matador.
Oh, it's just you and Big Bill in the sauna together.
What's the thing the guy's always saying in Stuntman? Lobster, you've played Stuntman.
Well, all I can think of is drift, turn left. Hit the action button.
Hit the action button.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, he wasn't even expecting that.
You know, I gotta say that the fully upgraded shotgun really, like, just makes mincemeat out of the armored dude battles, because you just get him in the chest and the armor just disappears. Like, I think it might be more detrimental to their health than the exploding bullets from the Sidewinder.
I think that guy was just doing the Johnnygun sweeper move at you.
I do it to everyone else, so it's okay.
Is it totally fair?
Spoiler when well, not spoiler.
Your ammo is red. No, it's not.
I don't need it.
You have all that Johnnygun ammo.
See, that's the thing, is that someone in the thread had pointed out during the first run that the game really doesn't like giving you ammo for anything other than the revolver and maybe occasionally the shotgun up until like Rattlesnake Canyon. This was actually my second challenge mode run of this game, because by the time I got out of the water gardens, I had bled dry pretty much all of my ammo except for the revolver, and so I was back to using, you know, just the revolver and sword moves like it was the first run. So I guess I'm trying to ration the Johnnygun ammo for a more appropriate time, let's say.
I like that you just found the red key and you're about to find the golden key.
You mean the blue key?
Sure.
Wait, which game are you? What are you referring to? Because when I think finding keys, I always go back to Doom.
Well, really, the phrase "you need the golden key" comes from the old memory review of Mortar, which is this god-awful first-person shooter for PC.
Is that M-O-R-T-A-R or M-O-R-T-O-R?
M-O-R-T-Y-R.
That's...
What the hell?
Oh, what the fuck?
Suddenly...
What did I...
Oh my god, I just lost the game.
That did not happen on the first run. And I'm not sure, like, if that was something you could do short of using the bear move there. Like, if they figured someone would just start firing blindly at the,
That's a pretty stupid design. Like, yeah, let's have it so this door locks all the way.
Just in case some ass decides to use the bear here.
But then, let's have the door so that you can climb up it.
Excuse me, I'm trying to shoot him in the knee, thank you.
Either way, it's fucking ruthless.
Well, having the door come up is just so you can get a token. So that's probably like one of those, like, harder to get tokens, I guess.
So you can destroy those on your own? It wasn't like a necessary thing to happen?
No, otherwise you just go down through it, progress through the level.
They must lock up at night, though.
What, you mean the water gardens lock up at night?
Yeah. Nobody wants strangers in their water gardens.
Yeah, they'll just fucking run around and, you know, shoot everyone with a shotgun. Can't have that.
Yay! Shooting people with guns.
There, I whipped out the
screamed like Patrick Stewart.
Wait, when did... Oh, God.
Yeah!
Take that. You're blowing air.
Who's the hologram doctor in Voyager or whatever? Lobster
I don't
ain't
know.
really familiar with Star Trek.
I am only intimately familiar with a couple of seasons of Next Generation, and maybe a couple of episodes of Deep Space Nine.
Did Riker have a beard in
Odo
the Next
is.
Generation with which you're familiar?
Yes.
This is very important.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when Riker has his beard, but LaForge still has, like, you know, the Geordie LaForge classes, then the series was alright.
I do not think anybody legitimately gave a shit about any of the Star Trek Voyager characters. Welcome to Star Trek chat.
You know, one could say people gave a shit about 7 of 9, but not for the reasons you'd like.
You guys and your nerd shows.
I don't know what happened there.
That's alright. You can talk about Star Wars, Frankie. You like that, right?
No. Watch as the thread seeks me out and like kills me while I'm asleep. Wow, he's just taking damage. Who threw that piece of paper at me?
Big Bill, more like big, standing still.
That door was glitching.
Yeah. Wait, something was glitching in Red Steel too? Stop the presses.
Whoa. Covers up the headlines. Is it going up or is the door going down? Abre la puerta.
Translate.
Okay, yeah, enema? Use a text.
Sure.
Silky smooth.
Acabo de interceptar esto.
Ese cachorrito Kusagari ha abierto la puerta. Vamos a darle la bienvenida. ¡A formar!
That's funny because that guy actually sounded like a regular Mexican dude.
Por favor.
Absolutely stellar.
Tacos or what
From this outsider's perspective, at least.
I'd make some comment about whether it's Spain Spanish or Mexican Spanish, but I do not know the difference between those two things.
Spain Spanish usually has the S in Spanish, like sh, among other things. That one just sounded like Mexican Spanish to me because it was kind of fast. It didn't have that.
El puente a la torre está subido. Pero, ¿dónde están las familias Kusagari?
Kusagari.
Ven al dojo de la torre, joven protector.
God. I love these voiceovers. It's like, oh man. It's like it's like the, well, it's like when you watch like, well, nah, never mind.
When you watch what?
Yeah,
I was gonna make a really lame, obvious reference, but I'm not going to now because
we demand it.
You have to reserve the sanctity of this uncut, unedited, second run Let's Play commentary video.
My credibility is already ruined by my custom title. Thank you very much.
I just hope the microphone isn't picking up me drinking.
Ah, you're drinking.
You drinking
It's like,
cerveza?
it's noon, man. Hardcore.
Drinking while recording audio things? That's uncalled for. I'm gonna go listen to one of yours.
Oh, don't worry. By the fifth video, I'll be just busting out the nacho chips while I'm recording. I'll bring an empty like chips bag with me and just rustle it.
I can do that with that box of cereal.
Rustling chips in between insightful commentaries such as, check it out, in this level the Johnnygun is blue.
No, that never happens.
You just haven't gotten there yet.
It's like, looks like someone's got a chip on their shoulder.
Oh my god.
So the dragon thing, like I can't remember if I mentioned this in the regular run, but when I was farming cash for this run by just like dragoning those 4 dudes up against. Sorry, that sounded really dirty.
You're dragoning
those 4 dudes up against the wall over and over again. Like, it keeps popping up, you know, dragon, and racking up the dollar amounts every time. So the counter in the top left part of the screen just sort of keeps incrementing. But I found that like, no matter how long you do it for, if you kill everyone, and the battle ends, then it just takes whatever your dollar amount had accumulated to at that point. Like it doesn't continue racking up once the battle's over. So I had to like do the dragon thing for a while and then just, you know, hold A and just not die while it racked up, you know, the whatever hundred thousands of coins or whatever I needed to buy everything.
Buy everything.
Buy literally everything. I actually, in addition to upgrading all the guns and sword, I maxed out the ammo capacity for everything, and then used nothing but the revolver for the rest of the game.
Was that glitched out? You just died.
Hell yes.
Nonsense, I had the Ace of
You're
Hearts.
stupid.
Alright, we're gonna jump down this hole.
Whee!
And so now I guess we gotta start the second
The
video.
horizontal.
Hooray!
or
One moment.
lumping.